Hello. And welcome to the Swiss National Championships in the women's division. We are bringing you the live stream game for the final here. I have Manny Lavelle with me. I'm so sorry. We're having so many things going on and just so much excitement coming here too. How do you feel about playing in this game against Fabulous?
It's absolutely exciting. It's something we've been waiting for the last 3 years since this is the first post-pandemic SM.
Oh my goodness. And so what can you expect from your team here? It's been hype all through the tournament. And just what are you looking forward to in this play?
Yeah, we're looking for very creative offense, very calm, collected. We like to play through all our players and have us cycling through the field. We did that perfectly yesterday and looking to continue for more of that today with some fiery D in between.
Amazing, amazing. And the last thing too is just since this is the Swiss Championships we're getting here, what are some long-term goals for your team that you guys kind of expect to have coming from this tournament?
Yeah, I mean, we actually would like to prove that we're one of the top teams in Europe. We've been building a pretty solid program over the last few years, and we'd love to bring that to EUCR and EUTF if possible.
And the last question we have here, we've been doing a little bit of a poll on Ulti TV, kind of commanded by myself. Do you prefer hats or visors when you're playing?
It's got to be a hat. It's got to be the hat.
And as we see there, hats lead 3-3, visors none, and that is the end. Good luck to your team. We will see you out there, and thank you so much for your interview.
Great, thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Have a good one.
You too. Well, welcome back to Ulti TV. Again, we are here at the Swiss National Championships for the women's division final here. I'm with Olivia Hazard. Olivia, how are you feeling today?
Very excited and a bit nervous.
As it is. It's a big stage. You guys have been playing well. Fabulous is known for being in here. What can you expect today against the game against Zürich?
Well, it's going to be a tight game. We already had played each other in the first round, and it was 15-13. So we traded the points a lot, and it was very tight, very hard-fought game, and we expect nothing less than that.
Perfect. And then also, too, just kind of leading up to the tournament, what have the expectations been for you guys? You know, what's it been like playing in this tournament and getting up to the finals?
Well, it has been really, really great that we can play Swiss Championships because we couldn't play. The last one was in 2019, so we were so happy, everyone, that we could play and see the other teams again and meet the other teams. So this was just, the best thing about it, actually. Yeah.
Perfect. And then right after this, if you guys can pull out the win or even get to the finals is a big accomplishment. What are your long-term goals for the team, and where do you guys see yourself after this?
Well, the Fabulous is preparing for WUK in Cincinnati. So this is our goal for the season as well, to play our best there. And the Swiss Championship, is the first moment where we want to show what we really can do.
Perfect. And our last question here, we at Ulti TV have been running a poll. Would you prefer a hat or a visor when you're playing?
A hat.
It seems like we have hats 4-4, and they win. Well, thank you.
I'm not sure what's the difference between hat and visor.
So the visor it's a hat, but it has the top cut out. So as you can see, like right there.
No, I don't like visors.
So no visors here. They're getting claim swept. And again, we have the finals, Fabulous versus Swarm, coming to you live. Again, thank you so much, Olivia, for the interview. I appreciate it. And don't go anywhere. We're going to come right back at you.
Bichon picks up, and they've got a short field. They've got another goal. It's tied up at 12. I cannot believe what I'm seeing.
Can Lola Dam chase that one down? That is a score for Hartlinger and Valk. Fantastic run by Julia Lölgen.
We're on a mission to make Ultimate huge.
And we believe that requires knocking down the paywall.
We want our videos and live streams to be free to watch, and we want them to go viral.
When you become a member, you enable us to improve our working relationships with tournament organisers, events and federations.
And you'll help us to produce live stories for Ultimate fans, and to generate new fans with our enhanced content.
We are a group of Ultimate players, coaches and video enthusiasts, and we want to bring you coverage on a more consistent basis. We want to make stories that not only reach you,
but also reach people outside the Ultimate community.
Ciao ragazzi, support the community.
subscribe Ulti TV. There's lots of the videos, posting, everything. Check it out. They are the best one. Woo!
If you want to grow Ultimate Sports, become a member of Ulti TV.
Regardez Ulti TV.
Deviens un membre Ulti TV et fais grandir ta communauté.
Top Ulti TV dall'me eroginkime Ultimate bendruomenę.
Si quieres ayudar a Ulti TV, puedes ser miembro de Ulti TV.
Everyone follow Ulti.tv on Instagram, on YouTube. They've got everything.
Best content.
Like their pictures if you love frisbee. Just do it.
We're counting on you.
Bli medlem på Ulti TV.
Became member
of Ulti TV.
Mamma mia.
Contribue au développement d'Ultimate avec Ulti TV.
Like and subscribe, Ulti TV, the best in the world.
We want to grow Ultimate.
We want to grow Ultimate. We've worked with the major federations and the greatest events.
We have our signature style 2-camera setup,
with thousands of hours of experience.
and our crew is globally dispersed to facilitate coverage everywhere around the world. We can also scale back our broadcast with just one elevated camera, or scale up with 2 fields, 2 cameras, and 2 commentators on each.
We work with local teams and we all have the same mission, to grow the sport and bring it to new people by providing live coverage and news stories.
Become a member today on our Patreon page.
And fund our work to cover more events in the future and to bring more stories, ideas and live coverage to the eyes of the ultimate world and beyond.
Murphy, and then floats that one out. Huge bid, gets the touch. What a grab! DV!
Hello and welcome to the finals and the women's division of the Swiss Ultimate Championships. We're here for a super exciting game between Swarm from Zürich and Fabulous from Bern. Both teams are no new ones in the finals. They've played these finals before. So let's see who comes out on top. So we have Fabulous in dark and Swarm in white. And we have Fabulous starting on offense. Go. And we start with the first defense from Swarm.
And Swarm is now playing their classic up the line system with a fill. Now they're dumping, swinging around. Both teams play this dump and up the line quite often, and I think we'll see a lot of that today.
And a little bit of miscommunication. Laura Niederhauser is picking up the disc for Fabulous. Lisa Ringenberg to Jannika Kappelmann, a very experienced player. And we see a zone from Swarm. Vicky Gochmann.
Swarm now playing match, trying to put some pressure.
Again, Vicky Gochmann with the disc. Lisa Ringenberg, and she likes to put it deep. And Jannika Kappel with the catch.
Just enough defensive pressure from Isa van der Merwe. Now with Linnea Siebert.
But maybe all this exciting is starting, let's introduce ourselves to our
yes,
listeners.
of course.
Completely forgot about this. So I'm Ulrike Lehmann. I've already commented the game before, so you might have heard my voice before. And I'm here together with...
I'm Lauren Chi. I'm new on the commentating scene, but hello.
Yeah. But you know a lot about the Swarm ladies, I guess.
Yes, I've been training with Zürich Ultimate now since I moved to Switzerland in 2018, so I've got to know some of them and learn the system, and it's super cool to be able to comment their game, so I'm very excited for that.
Very nice. You can help me out a lot with their names.
Yeah.
And some tidbits, interesting
we see
information.
again.
While Sarina Schenk is putting it deep to Vicky Guzmán for the first point for Fabulous. As always, the first point shooters come out finals, you're being filmed. There's bound to be some turnovers, but in the end, Fabulous comes out with the hold.
Yeah, we'll see who can shake off the nerves first.
Segment. Again, I think both teams have relatively short rosters, if I see that right. So let's see how tired people will be at the end.
I think there are 16, at least we can see 16 on the Fabulous roster and 14 on the Swarm roster.
Okay. So I have a first look at the Fabulous defense. We have Dacia Cyril with the disc ready to pull. That lands out of bounds. So Swarm will take it from the break.
Yes, it's being picked up by Camila Carosio. One of our newer players actually in Zurich, but very experienced. I think she used to play with the Seagulls.
Ah, so she's from Hamburg?
Yeah.
Nice.
And now with Alexandra to Aiste, another newer player in Zurich at least. And Mandy Lobel hucks it long to Fiona Pacifico, but no connection this time.
Was a good look, but a tough read in the end.
Yeah.
Disc is kind of fading away in the wrong direction. So we get Azra picking it up.
But otherwise, beautiful conditions today. Sun, I would say no wind.
A little bit once in a while, but this shouldn't really impact these players.
Yes.
And Cyril with the disc, swinging it to Eugenia.
Now Naomi Denser putting pressure on the mark.
Get Laura Ringenberg again back to Azra.
And another turn and Swarm with the offense. Mandy Lowell picking it up and passing to Jasmine Childress. Another newer player in Zurich. We have a lot of those.
Yeah, but she seems like a very experienced one. We played against the Swarm before, and she didn't feel like a new player.
Not at all. She's a Callahan Award winner, actually, from the U.S., so definitely very experienced.
Great addition to the team, then.
Indeed. But unfortunately, another turn. Or, well, my bias is obviously showing, but another turn.
Yeah, both teams put a lot of pressure on the other opposing team on the defense. So again, Judges with the disc, looking for good options. Finds Laura again to Azra. Oh, and an unfortunate drop there. So another chance for Swarm for a hold.
Jasmine Childress with the disc. Mandy going up the line and looking for a deep option.
And again,
she's
trying to put it deep. And we have a score.
Caught by Naomi Denser. Sticky fingers, Naomi.
Great awareness there. She saw that the other cut in the end zone might not work out, and she was just there, right point at the right time.
Exactly. Teammates backing up teammates. We love to see it.
So that's a hold for Swarm. Looks like we have set up for a very exciting game. The teams look very well matched. Don't think they have met before in the 2 rounds of Swiss championships, so it's the first time they will play each other.
I'm not sure. I think that might be true. They definitely started in different groups. But I think they're definitely teams that know each other quite well. Fabulous is qualified for Valk this year, and they have quite a few pickups who are playing with Swarm right now. So they're definitely familiar players.
But a lot of players from Zurich are also will go to Cincinnati with the mixed team, aren't they?
Yes, that's correct.
And Sarina Schenk with the disc to Jannika Kappelmann. Vicky Gachmann. And again Sarina. Really nice inside throw.
She seems very reliable on those insides.
And Lisa, nice upline cut. Oh,
and picked
overthrow.
up by Nora Luthen. And now Nelly Oaks with the disc. Looking for Franz. She finds Linnea upline.
And Linnea with one of her signature deep throws. And
caught by Annika Lundsman in the end zone.
A tall player towering over her opponent.
Yes, definitely using that height advantage.
And that's a break for Swarm. So I think they will get excited, but it's still early. So I think Fabulous will just set up the line again, be ready for a hold, and take it from there.
Yeah, both teams are definitely here to fight and win in a Frisbee sense. So Fabulous will definitely bring it.
Okay, and Fabulous actually being coached by Olivia Hauser. Seen with the fancy leggings and fun socks. Strange to see her on the sideline and not playing.
I think this is the first time I've seen her only on the sideline and not playing. At least this year.
Let's go. Get Swarm ready to pull. Linnea. Again, Vicky Gachmann with the disc. To Judge Cyrille.
Fabulous has lots of nice under options here.
Again, Vicky.
Swarm trying to shut them down with some hard man, and they manage it. Alexandra with a D.
Great defense. She's a very athletic player.
And she can jump very high. She makes up for whatever height difference there might be, although there usually isn't one anyways.
Okay, get Linear with the disc. Side bridge. And slightly too high for her teammates. So get Duchess. She picking up the disc, looking for options.
Oh, and another D from Alexandra.
Yeah, but there's a foul call. I think there might have been some contact in that block as well.
And it's an accepted foul.
So that this will go back to Duchess Cyrille. Fabulous trying to secure that hold. Looking for options. Great play from Azra and Cyrille.
Some nice
going
handler
all the way
movement.
till the end. Unfortunately, the last pass, that's always the hardest
and
pass
that's
into the
a
end
third,
zone.
or rather, I guess, second correct D from Alexandra this point.
And oh, that didn't come always nicely out of her hands. Sometimes
I'm not sure
this
if it
sweaty.
touched.
I think it
Did
was
the
look
defender
more
get
like
a
a
hand?
sweaty hand
Ah,
throw.
yeah.
With
a
all
very
the hard
hot
work
day.
she's doing in the on defense. Get Vicky Guzmán with the disc again. Zürich. Nice around throw. Now we get Azar with the disc, looking for a deep option. I think her receiver was not sure that she was the intended receiver.
But it also came very, very fast. It might have been a little bit too spicy there.
And a timeout called by Swarm. It's a long point. And you have 2 timeouts per half per team, so why not use them? To make sure. Our teams huddle up to talk it through. And the timeout to come up with the plan.
So Swarm will come out on offense and Fabulous will come out on defense, and we can see the teams discussing strategy.
We are a group of ultimate players, coaches and video enthusiasts. We've worked with the major federations and the greatest events.
We're on a mission to make Ultimate huge. We want our videos and live streams to be free to watch.
We want to make stories that not only reach you,
but also reach people outside the Ultimate community.
Like and subscribe, Ultimate TV, the best in the world.
Become a member
and fund our work to cover more events in the future and to bring more stories and live coverage to the eyes of the Ultimate world and beyond.
Okay, and we're back. Timeout's almost over. Teams are setting up. Let's see what they've prepared. We have Swarm with the successful defense, so now they will start out on offense. And Fabulous will try to get the disc back off them to hold. Because we have Swarm there with the break chance. So first we have the team on offense setting up their planned strategy, and then the defense will match that, and then we're good to go. Let's see. So we have Swarm coming out with their horizontal split stack type look.
It looks maybe like a typical ISO setup, so we'll have to see what Mandy Lovell in the middle does.
Okay, and we have Fabulous setting up the defense now. Looks like they're going for match defense. Almost every player has an opposing player. There we go. Okay, stall is ready, and we're good. It's coming up. And Vicky Guzmán there with the defense.
Stopping
really great
the
awareness.
system. And now Fabulous seems to be setting up an
but
end
there's a
zone
theory
play.
on timeouts, like calling a timeout is not necessarily always in best advantages.
I wonder what the stats
they're calling
are on
it a
that.
turnout, yeah. Oh, nice grab from Azra there. Maietta. Again, Azra. Great play, and Zina with the point there. Really nice, quick throwing there right in front of the end zone. Great patience there from Fabulous. So there, hold, it's 2-2. And that was a long point, so I think the players will be happy to take a small break, get some water. So now, pressure is on the Fabulous D-line to get a break, because Swarm has one break advantage. There we have another look at this nice patience offense as there swing and up, and Zina there just at the right point for the score. Zina Budmigar.
Nice and far away from her defender.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Exactly. Sneak into those corners.
Okay, teams are ready.
We see a hand from Annika Lundsmann.
Lisa Ringenberg with the pull. She's one of the younger players on the Fabulous line. Yeah. To Mandy Löbel.
To Annika Lungsman and back again. Smila Diener, a player actually from Bern, now playing with Zürich since she lives there.
Oh yeah, she used to play with the Panthers, didn't
Yes,
she?
exactly. Yeah. To Nora Luthen. To Nelly Ochs, who sends it
great
to Fiona
continuation
Pacifico
play
in the
there.
end zone.
Very nice and smooth offense from Swarm.
Fabulous definitely gave some pressure there at the beginning with their hard man D, but Swarm came through in the end.
Yeah. Often once you manage to break the force and you have a quick continuation of your continuation cuts are set up just right, it's really hard for the defense to catch up on that one. And Swarm very successfully cashed in on that one. Really nice point from Swarm. So we get Jasmine Childress with the pull there for Swarm.
Fabulous still deciding on their offense strategy, waiting for a hand, and now we have it. Swarm coming in with a bit of a zone.
We've seen that look before. Let's see.
Pochi T.
I think Fabulous, they have such good hands, so I don't think there will be much faced by a zone look. So it's already resolved. And then Alex again with the defense.
I think that's 3 for her already this game.
Annika with the disc. Isa free, just too high for her. So good to see her playing again, because I saw yesterday with the bandage on her hand.
Yeah, I think she is still a little bit injured, so we'll see how many points she stays in for.
She's very competitive, so.
And also very athletic. Swarm has switched to a man defense.
They already switched. Annika with the disc.
Sean Bell on the mark.
Edenhauser. Great run there.
Swarm just put enough pressure to stress out those fast, fabulous hands to force a bit of a turn or force an error.
Well, it's like when you can read the game well enough, at one point you manage to get the turn.
Annika Lungsman passes to Jasmine, who passes to Eiste on the side. And looking deep.
And we get Isa. And Isabel.
She picks it up. And it's a point. Very nice.
Really nice second effort catch on the first one. She didn't get it. She didn't give up on it. And ended up with the disc in her hands. And that's actually a break for Swarm. They're starting to pull away a little bit with 4-2. Looks like Fabulous is taking a timeout to again
regroup,
talk about it. Coach Olivia is going to give some advice. And again, the great look to the catch from Isabel. Teams huddle up. It's always hard to tell, like, what do you tell your team in the timeout to make them get fired up, to get those breaks, to get these holds.
Yeah, I think timeouts definitely serve a double purpose. You want to break the other team's flow as well as pump your own team up. And so I think Fabulous took a good strategic timeout here, because Swarm is definitely on flow, if we can say that.
Nice. Head lap timeouts. Swarm taking strategy. some of the plays there from the defense by Alex. Yeah, she already got quite a number of blocks here in this
and
game.
another
She's
one.
on fire.
We have some
Yeah.
Alexandra highlight reel going on.
But as a player, I love playing against her. You just have to set your goals, but you want to shut
Your
down.
personal goals. No, but she's also very spirited. I think she has sort of made it her personal mission to also help some of the newer women in our women's trainings learn the rules, especially.
Oh, that's very important. That's super cool. Okay, timeout is over. Let's see if the timeout helps. And Fabulous can hold this time. Can we get Lisa Ringenberg with the disc? Looking for something. Sarina is there to help, and she's there with a beautiful deep shot being run down.
And a nice
by
point by
number 9,
Fabulous.
which is Melina Bacher. Quick runner. Great read on the disc and a wonderful put by Zarina.
A nice quick point, definitely what Fabulous wants.
So looks like Coach Olivia made the right call. Timeout there did its job, so now time for for break on the Fabulous side if they want to catch up to Swarm. Okay, both lines are getting ready. Let's see what defensive strategy Fabulous will throw at Swarm.
And the pull is up. Caught by Mandy Lobel to Annika Lundsmann.
Oh,
and
great
intercepted by
interception
Fab.
by Azra. She just read that game, that play really well. Great interception, now looking for options. 63 is just there. Passing to Luna Nutella. Oh, and just out of the reach of Zarina Schenk.
We see Fiona going deep,
but
hesitating.
She was already on their way for a cutback.
Yeah.
Nice catch by Luna Nutella there. Dutch is running down the disc. She can't get there. Good guess, and she's putting it deep. She's something she likes, which is Sarina at a very good position. And that's a break for Fabulous.
Those deep shots from Fabulous are really serving them well in this first half.
And that was a beautiful one.
Yes.
Full confidence in your receiver. And if I see Zarina streaking deep, I would definitely try to hook it to her as well. Wonderful.
And another shot of that beautiful point by Serena Schenk.
Okay, so now we're at 4-4, both teams. And we will start with the pull from Fabulous. So now they look on a roll, so they might try to get another break.
Swarm is
switching there. Annika with the disc for Swarm.
Isa coming back. Alexandra clearing out. She has Smila. Back
Great
to
give and go.
Annika. And Nora's now looking for some options. And another point for Isa.
And that's a hole for Swarm. Isa is on a roll. I think she's so happy to be back on the field after her injury yesterday.
Yes, you wouldn't even think she's injured.
So. Isa, she was for a long time the president of the Swiss Ultimate Federation Association. Did a great job there. But then she needed a well-deserved break. Took some time off. I think it's been a couple of years already now, but she did such a great job, so awesome. Thank you so much, Isa, for all the work you've put in. The audience is starting to warm up as well. They've been so quiet in the game before. I think it's the heat.
Yeah, they're all
tired.
hiding in the back in the shade, which I understand.
Yeah, what you would think, because like Zürich is there with like 2 open teams. You have more noise from the audience. As well for Fab, I think they have also 2 open teams and another women's team.
Yep.
They're all hiding out, eating hot dogs.
Eating hot dogs, drinking beer in the shade.
Okay, it's Zarina. Oh, nice overhead throw. Vicky with the disc. Annika. There's a lot of names that will come up again and again. All the very reliable handlers. And another overhead throw received by
I think
Azra
not in yet.
on the end zone line. Oh, and denied by whom else?
Alexandra again.
She is flying all over the field. Amazing layout defense there. Okay, and Mandy putting it deep directly to Linnea. Oh, and saved.
Picked up by Ice Day, who dumps it back to Jasmine.
After a play like this, you just need to keep it safe.
Keep your head cool.
Now this time Linnea gets the disc. Ooh, whoa, that looked like it. There's that looked like a painful slip there. This is what you don't like to see on the field.
Not
I think she kind of slipped.
Yeah, her leg looked very straight. So Jasmine Childress taking an injury.
She's being and that's a turn. So Fab will get the disc. And I think they're taking a timeout just to resettle, because after something like this, something's like, so giving people time to breathe.
We have another replay of iStay picking up that.
Yeah, there was great awareness of what was coming.
Oh,
and then the slip there was like a, so now a small timeout. People taking a breather.
Yeah.
And I think the players will be happy about the clouds that are slowly moving in. Giving a bit of shade, keeping the heads cool. Anyway, this is like a tight game.
Nice and exciting, as the final should be.
Yeah. 5-4. And again there we get flying Alex. It's just
taking it away from Yanni, I think that is.
Yeah. She just saw that coming and she was just putting her body on the line there to save the disc for her team.
They train together quite often as they're preparing for Valk, so maybe Jenny just saw her teammate.
Nice shot of Isa there. All the hard work she's doing for her team. Okay, get Dutchie with the disc. I think Annika, she subbed in for Jasmine. But Jasmine's back up. Just a moment.
But that's good to see.
Yeah.
Those are the kind of injury calls we want.
Okay. So Fabulous gets another chance to hold. It's been a long point, so you almost forget.
Yes, the score is still 5-4.
Oh,
and a nice fake.
Almost defended by Annika. To the center.
Swarm definitely wary of these fabulous deep shots. They're so good at finding each other.
Yeah, Lucella. Luna. Nice give and go there with Azra. She's also one of the younger players on this fabulous roster. It's always awesome to see these young players coming out and just completely showing that they have a full right to be there. Like Fabulous is doing, or Fab in general, are doing an awesome job at junior development. And it's paying off with Yannicka scoring for Fab, so that's a whole 5-5.
Keeping it nice and exciting.
Okay, Stacy, play easy with the disc. Seeing the option, Yanni's there. Great look, great point. Happiness and smiles. I think that will be
easy.
Yeah. But it was a long point, so I think the players will be happy that that one's over, and Fably will be happy that's in the box. Okay, so again, we'll see Fabulous pulling. Again, it's Lisa Ringenberg with the disc in her hands. Strom is ready to receive.
Nelly Oaks picking up the disc and passing it straight to Isa. Isa
Nice
finds
grab.
Nora, who finds Smila. Swarm really using all of their players. Smila's looking for options.
Yeah, with defense.
And
Fab
finds
defense
Jasmine.
and tight defense from Fabulous.
Glad to see she's definitely
Yeah.
uninjured.
Yeah.
And a
there,
hammer.
overhead throw, and caught by Smiller.
And point for Swarm.
Number 13's rule.
Lucky number 13.
Very nice grab by Smiller.
And
for
from
the
where
point.
we are, at least, it seemed like it was difficult to read. So also a really nice read by Smila.
And I think the crowd is getting excited with all the overheads that are being put on display here.
If there were spirit points for creative throws, maybe we'd be getting some points here.
There you go, the grab by Jasmine. And again, give go. Doesn't see what she likes in front. Has a look in her arsenal, and then nice overhead throw to Smilla.
Stumbling, but the disc is safe.
Yeah, that's the important thing. Even if you fall, hold on tight to the frisbee. Oh yeah, 6-5. Game is still really, really tight. Yannicka picking up the disc, centering to Azra. Katarina Dayan. Back to the center. Not afraid of dumping it backwards. You get Azra in the center of the field. Luna Nuchala with the disc. Nice give and go movements there. And there you go.
Oh, another classic Fab deep shot over the arms of
Yes.
Alexandra.
It's like every player on the Fab line can hack it deep, and they're making it look so easy.
Isn't that what we all want for our teams?
Yeah. Very nice. And it was Melina Bacher again with the score.
We can see almost all of both teams coming to the line in between points right now.
Yeah. It's easier with the shorter roster and also important for morale.
Yeah.
Helping out. Everybody, just show that you're ready. But there was a great effort on defense there as well. You can see that in the replay. It's just a few millimeters short of defending that disc. When you're on defense, that's always the worst.
The worst feeling.
You're like, I was so close.
Maybe if I did 10 more squats, I could jump just that much higher.
Okay, 6-6. So we know after the first few breaks, we're trading. It's going to be a rolling pull from Lisa. Stopped very elegantly by Annika.
Now Nelly Oaks with the disc. Pass to Linnea. And now Isa sending it to Nora. Back to Linnea. Lots of movement.
Oh, and again Smilla. Who else?
Smilla with another point and a nice bladey throw coming in between the arms of the Fab players to find Smilla.
Great focus there to not get distracted by the defending arms, trying to intervene.
For sure. I think through these, at least through the first half so far, you can really see the difference in styles. Fab with their gorgeous hucks, but Swarm with their shorter flow.
Yeah.
And how these contrast. It's quite cool. Another replay of that nice little blade to Smilla.
And it's also really nice to see like that they're using the whole width of the field. Like they're on the one side and then just go to the other side. Waiting hands of Smilla. Big smile from Isa.
Easy, easy.
Nice job of the public here. Commentators, we have a lot of friends sitting right in front of us. And we have the pull from Swarm. Again, the winning team of Dacia and Luna handling in the backfield.
Swarm coming out with a flat mark, trying to stop these long hucks.
Switch over this. Poachy zony, look.
Yeah, seems poachy man.
Again, Vicky
Poachy
Gochman with a great catch under pressure. This to Luna. And unfortunately, that one was a bit too short. Swarm is wasting no time getting the disc moving. Mandy Lobel.
Passes to
Fiona.
Camila, I think.
Fiona, I think. And Jasmine with the disc. Isa powering through. Nice movement there. No, just in front of the end zone line. And Mandy Lobel with the score.
From
And
Ice Day.
That's a break for Swarm, and that takes us to halftime. 8-6 for Swarm from Zürich. So now both teams can enjoy a little bit of break, breathe during halftime, have some water, grab a bite, as
Maybe
we will
not.
be.
just enough time to grab a breath, grab some water, and switch sides.
I think halftime is like a few minutes, so.
A bit longer than a timeout.
And we have some replays there for these last points. Aysta on the doorstep with the disc in her hands. Seeing label coming in.
Breakside Murphy, and then floats that one out. Huge bid, gets the touch. What a grab! DV!
Meistering immediately launches it deep, got the shot down. No! Don't you dare do this! Finney!
Oh my god!
Who let you move to Europe? This is disgraceful behaviour. I didn't realise you had to check doppelganger. Don't you look at the camera like you know what you did.
The receiver
honestly
had no chance to actually check his feet. Seems like everyone will agree.
Arbeidsgård Electric, become a member. Voilà.
Okay, and we're back. Halftime is almost over. Teams are setting back up. We're ready. Ready to go for another exciting half. First half was in the favor of Swarm. Let's see how the second half goes. The two. So we have Swarm in front, 8 with 8 points. We have 6 points for Fabulous.
And it looks like Swarm is starting on offense.
So
we'll see what kind of defense Fabulous brings out.
Okay. Go, we got Lisa again with the disc to pull. It's always tough to end the halftime on a break, which means that the opposing team might start with an offensive point just to get going, to pull away further. Oh!
Oh!
Nice save by Smiller there. We have a poachy zone look from Fabulous. Let's see how long they will hold that one.
Swarm is mostly keeping their system, not moving an extra person back.
They don't need to.
No. They keep it moving anyways.
Really nice over the cup throw there.
To Nora, to Smila,
oh.
to Jasmine. Tons of movement.
And a deep shot. Oh. Just a bit too high, but we got a foul call there.
I think discussing
There's
maybe
contact
whether
on the catch, yeah.
Yeah, maybe whether her reach was affected by the contact.
Uncontested foul. Hand signs always make it so much easier to tell what's going on. Thank you to all the players for using those. Okay, so this goes back to Jasmine. Let's see if she tries again to go for a deep shot. Just give and go. And they're just sticking to the system with the shorter, quick play that they're executing so well.
Yeah, using the entire width of the field and all of their players.
Which is so nice to see. And we get again Mandy Lobo with the score.
Yes,
She's
from
always
Naomi
there.
to Mandy.
Tight spot. And who will be there? Mandy. So we have Swarm pulling away just a bit further with 9-6 now. So we'll have another look at the fabulous O-line there. But I think they're shortening their lines by a lot. You had a lot of the same players coming out again and again.
Yeah, I think neither team typically plays with a traditional O-line and D-line strategy.
Often it's anyway, when you start on offense, you lose the disc and you have to play defense. So
Never the goal, but yes.
Oh, great pull from Annika there. Will it stay in bounds? Oh, just went out of bounds.
Fab with some quick handler movement.
Yeah, trying to take a book out of the Swarm playbook there. But also with the poaches that they have there from Swarm and the flat marks, it makes it necessary to look for the shorter options.
Yeah,
but really nice movement there. Unfazed.
Taking their meters one by one.
She waited a little bit too long to swing it back into the middle. Disc is now with Sarina Schenk. Being tightly marked. Looking for a deep option. Got Janika and safe hands.
From safe hands to more safe hands.
Yeah.
These two.
Experience in there.
Experience and chemistry on the field, for sure.
Just keeping it cool until you see a good option and then go for the score.
And we see Olivia Hauser with beautiful head hairstyle.
Yeah, it's getting warm.
And another shot of the supporters back under the trees.
You can see them huddling up there.
Staying cool.
Yeah, it's a nice stadium, but it's lacking a bit of shade. Luckily, you have the tent. We have some protection. We gave it to the players during the halftime so that they could huddle under here. But now it's back to us.
Our shade.
And just like Janika, she said, this was mine in the Felix Spek after the catch that was just seen in the replay. Okay, and we got that again. Lisa with the pull. Laura calming down the team. Laura Niederhauser.
A rolling pull. Jasmine Childress lets it roll out.
Okay, lots of talking from the sideline. Tight pressure. And interception by Fabulous. Trying to get some of the breaks back that they gave to Swarm in the first half. And we got a point.
Quick conversion by Fabulous. Nice clean point.
Graf with the catch. Great put there for the score. And great awareness on defense again. Just being in the lane and intercepting it with the catch. Throw.
Just over Linnea's fingers.
And then Mira with the catch. Nice and easy.
And definitely
Big
taking your
smiles.
time with the disc. That was good patience to find the safe open option.
So it's getting closer. 9-8 for Swarm.
Fabulous putting some pressure.
Yeah. They want those breakbacks.
Yes, they do.
Annika, give go movement to Fiona. Tight defense. Trying to block the around.
And here
Ooh.
Camila sends it to Alex.
Great play from
Picks
Alex.
it up.
Oh, but that one was overthrown.
We'll see what Fabulous does with this opportunity to break again and tie it up.
So you touch it with the disc. Looking for an immediate upline pass. Great cut from Luna there. Looking for options.
Disc up.
It's floaty and defended.
Defended by Fiona, I think. But there's a call.
Yeah. Well, I think there was a lot of people underneath the disc, like floaty discs.
Yeah, it's always hard to avoid a foul in these situations. I think it was an uncontested foul if I read the hand signals correctly.
Yeah, it looks like it. They're giving it to the intended target. She has the disc on the end zone line. After a foul in the end zone, you have to take the frisbee from the line. And
But
again,
quick point from Fabulous to tie it up 9-9.
and again, it's Melina Wacher for the score. They're really using their quick receivers for these cheeky little passes. And we're back 9-9. Job looking at our audience over there. I think one of the fellow commentators taking a much needed break.
Yeah, you've heard his voice all day. We're trying to fill the space that he left, and hopefully we're entertaining enough for you guys.
I think we are. Self-confidence.
Different flavor. That's all it is.
So Fabulous getting fired up after 2 breaks in a row. So here we go. We get again Lisa with the pull. She's been doing a great job so far on those.
Another rolling pull stopped by Jasmine Childress and picked up by Mandy Lobel. She's looking to center it.
Tight pressure, but who is
And
there
it's-
but Alex?
Of course.
And just to Jasmine. Back
Sends
to
it-
Alex. Faking the overhead throw. And you get
Nora Luthen picking up the score. Swarm sticking to their upline fill system, and it pays off here, giving them enough room to squeeze in a
really nice
point.
playing there. There was some tight pressure in the middle. They got through it. And then upline for the score. It's always so important to keep that space open. Like often teams tend to clog the space, and then it's really hard to score their point in there. It's always a good sign of good team discipline.
Teams that know how to clear out. It's the hardest thing in the world when you feel like you've burnt all your energy on that upline, but so important. And we can
And
see
there
that
you
paying
go.
off.
Now, Zurich's reporters getting loud.
They sound like a foghorn. I don't even know if it sounds like support or jeering.
And we got a pull from Swarm.
Coming back in.
By Vicky. Luna on the disc now, looking for options. Defense from Swarm is really, really tight. It's really hard for the Fabulous players to get open. They get some movement going. Yeah, there you go.
Nicely
Being
picked
tall.
up.
And a nice put, full confidence in Zarina that she will come down with it. And she does.
And she does.
For the score.
A beautiful, deep, fabulous huck.
Yeah, you can see that these two have been playing with together on the same team for quite a while.
A lot of skill and a lot of chemistry as well in Fabulous.
You could see like when she had the disc in her hand, Zarina just took off and.
Do it, Sosh. Go with them. Do it, Sosh.
So we have 10-10 there. Zarina celebrating her score. A great put there. And 10-10. So we're back on trading point to trading points. It's
We
a
can
tight,
see
tight game as you really, really want to see in the final.
And we can see the energy in the stadium also coming up. The Fabulous guys are on the line, cheering defense.
Yeah, I think they recovered from their previous game,
Yeah.
and they're now there to cheer their ladies.
They have some junior supporters there too, I can see.
Oh yeah.
And the flick pole coming off.
Stopped. Be fielded by Isa. Sent it to Mandy.
Annika.
Oh yeah, Annika. Oh, that's a big call.
So there was some traffic perhaps downfield.
Yeah,
I think the
that's a
first
big
pick
call,
call of the
yeah.
game.
Well, sometimes when the legs are getting tired, it gets a bit messier. But I think it's all resolved quickly.
Yes.
Teams are ready to continue playing.
These teams are all looking at full
Looking to
fitness
center the
after a
disc.
weekend.
Isa. Ooh, to go back into the field, yes. There you go. Oh,
Picked
nice
up by
grab.
Fiona. Ah, and a score by Alexandra yet again.
Like great catch right before they won by Fiona.
Yep.
Saving her team. Having a look at the fans. And a replay, Isa realizing she was out after catching it with her momentum, taking her out of the field. And then the
Fiona's
grab.
beautiful save.
And then easy pass to Alex.
Nice catch. And some celebration as well.
Yeah. Sometimes I was like, hold it a bit longer, because
Convince the other team it's under your control.
I think the disc went out really early. The disc went out really early. They can decide to take it from the line. It's almost at the height of the opposing brick mark. So Yannicka takes a little walk with the disc in her hand.
Giving both teams some time to set up, I think.
Yeah. Lots of lines on the field. And great fakes by Yannicka. Finds Azra. The upline pass.
A hard mark from Camila.
And touch it to Yannicka for the score. From one tall lady to the next.
Ends it.
It's always when you have the handler striking deep.
Yeah, that point just moved up the line.
Yeah.
Nice and easy, little steps.
Disc on the line, looking for options. Sees Jachi coming in. And then almost immediate continuation to Yannicka, who gets really, really tall.
Nicely timed top there.
It's always so amazing to see these women come back to play after having had a child. Like she's a mom as well, Yannicka.
Yeah, that's amazing. And I also find it fun when the families come. Sometimes we have families on the sideline.
This is where all these tiny supporters come from.
Exactly.
That you see on the sidelines.
You don't need to recruit them, you just make them.
Oh, nice grab by Mandy there. Emphatic faking, finding Isabel.
Isa dumps to Annika, who finds Mandy again.
And Mandy. Oh, just a tiny bit too low. It's when you're really tall, that's the problem. Like the ground is so far away. Fabulous calling a timeout, giving themselves room to breathe because it's a chance for a break.
Both teams taking advantage of the 2 timeouts per half.
Again, see like these separate huddles, taking a breather, having some water, talking strategy, hyping each other up. See all these people, women players coming in.
The ultimate things in life are free, and we're keeping it that way. Subscribe to keep up with the latest games, tournaments, and community content. Share it with your team and friends, and drop a like to help spread Ultimate to more people. Spread the word, spread the love. Ultimate TV.
We're back after this little break, and the information that all these great games are brought to you by Ulti TV. It's all for free, but you can help out by becoming a Patreon if you want to.
I know we definitely appreciate the professional setup so we can watch ourselves play later. We don't often have this opportunity.
It's always cool if you can see yourself playing.
I don't know if it's good or bad, actually.
I finally had the option to send a video to my family. It's like, this, I play Frisbee. This is how it looks.
And that's me.
And not just filmed from a shaky handy cam. Okay. So teams are setting back up after the timeout. We have Laura Niedernhauser on the disc. Swarm is setting up the defense.
Seems like a poachy man kind of D.
Foul called. Okay, after a foul, the stall will go back to 0. So Laura again has 10 seconds to find somebody else from her team, and she does successfully. Now this to Sarina. Oh, and just slips out of Laura's hands.
Isa sends it to Annika, who passes again to Smila in the end zone for a goal.
There was a hold for Swarm, but an unfortunate squandering of a break opportunity for Fabulous.
And they definitely
And
want all of the breaks they can get in this super tight game.
The points running out, and again, commenting booth with a lot of friends. Oh, the unfortunate slip through the fingers. Lisa passing it to Annika, and then who else? But Smilda again saving a low disc for the score. One thing that you can see is also how quickly Swarm is able to switch from defense to offense. They're ready right away. First pass comes off within a very few seconds. It's a very good awareness of the whole team.
Yeah, Swarm and Zürich Ultimate in general has been working on having a really good sideline as well these past seasons. And we can hear it right now.
Yeah. And it's getting even more important the longer a game is. Dacia firing up the jets. Great put from Azor there. Timing was a little bit off on the continuation. Now Eugenia with the disc in her hands. And again Luna. And Eugenia again with the disc in her hands. Foul call. I think a collision on the cut.
Yeah. The
Okay.
disc is in.
Looking
break side, but nice mark by Eiste.
She's really quick on her feet on that mark.
Yeah.
Disc is moving backwards. Oh, great defense by Isa.
And she's on the ground.
Yeah, I think that was a collision on the landing. Wow.
Yeah.
You don't like to see that one. She's just checking it. Everything is fine, but I think she hurt her knee on the coming down. I hope it's nothing bad. Wow. Aye. Oh. And then we got patate.ch.
A great website for potato recipes, so I've heard.
It seems, yeah. Like must be some of the neighbors here, the neighboring fields. Yeah, in this area here, there's actually a lot of vineyards. Like we here in this area, which is called La Côte.
It's beautiful here in Lyon, a little bit between Lausanne and Geneva, along Lac Léman. I think the German teams like to complain it's a bit too far away, but of course it's beautiful. Can't deny that.
Once they're here, they're happy.
Exactly, and the fields are good. I think it's hard to find lots of free fields in the summer.
Yeah.
So we're always thankful for that whenever we can find good fields for a full weekend.
Is that the easy? Oh my God, we got the Samaritan. Yeah, that's actually really nice here. We have Samaritans really close by, so they can come in to help. And I think it's really always good to have a first checkup just to see that nothing too bad. Like she's hopping off the field, so I think Samaritans are there to help.
Not nice to see.
And then these ladies are super nice, like from the Samaritan group. And it's so helpful to have them just next, like on hand to help the players off. It's
not nice to see, but we are of course thankful for it when things like this do happen.
Okay. So let's hope Isa will be well taken care of, and I think game will resume. Having a look at the spectators, yeah, they're actually hanging out on the sideline, making our view of the end zones a bit more difficult.
Relaxing a little bit, as we can see.
Yeah, seem to be of the Panther variety. They just came out of a very successful men's final.
Yeah, I think it's exciting. I don't know if this fact is exactly correct, but I heard it's the first time Free Speeder Fab did not win since 2004.
In a very long time.
Yeah, in a long, long time.
Okay.
But back to the women's
Swarm
final.
is trying to copy that success.
Linnea sent it
after
long
a very
to
good
Alex.
Start. Alex with the disc. Centering to Fiona. Mandy
Mila
with the disc.
to Mandy.
And then, a bit too quick on that movement there. The receiver was not ready.
Just beyond the reach of Fiona.
Because Azra, she was tight on her heels. Okay, that's finding Yannicka in the center of the field. Looking for options. Oh, nice catch under super tight pressure. Oh, and unfortunately
stopped by Ayden. We'll see if Swarm can use this opportunity.
And they call a timeout just to collect, get some water. Take a little breather. Yeah. It seems like we have a couple of siblings on the field, and I tend to mix them up because, especially in Frisbee gear and sport attire, you look very similar. So also, Lauren, just don't hesitate to let me know.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, we have both Ronja and Linnea on Swarm actually, but right now I think Ronja is off on the sideline with Isa. I think she's also injured.
But we can see her already walking and trying, so.
Side Murphy, and then floats that one out. Huge bid, gets the touch. What a grab! DV!
Okay, timeout is over. We're back. You got Swarm with the disc. It's in the hand of Mandy Lurbill. Swarm is trying to get another break.
She's looking back, looking at Ayden, who manages to get free.
But fabulous defense is tight. A bit too tight. As it says no. There's a foul called.
I think there may have also been a pick call downfield, but it may have been retracted. Lots of calls, but quick resolution. That's always good as well.
Yeah, that defense, fabulous defense, really making it hard for Swarm to find good options. Another foul call, it's contested right away.
And sent back.
Yeah. These throws sometimes are hard to catch under pressure because they're coming the other way around.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we have a turn. Okay, that's again deep shot to Yannicka. Can she get that? Oh. So close. But this is like when you're really sprinting hard and the disc is coming in hot. Because that one was coming in hot. It was not nice and floating. It was
nice and spicy. Full of fire.
Full cannon.
But we can see these teams really putting pressure on each other, which is nice to see. Pushing each other.
Oh, and Vicky there.
Getting
She's
it back for Fabulous.
She has a lot of these. She's like, I think she almost matches Alex in defense.
And another point for Fabulous.
Yes, and this time Yannicka gets the hand on the disc to score. She was so close just a few seconds before. Big smiles there. Yeah, there was some great defense from Vicky Gochman. Run through defense. And that was a very, very important hold for Fabulous. Can't let Swarm run away at this point of the game. 12-12. Exciting. But you can see you still got smiles on the lines.
Frisbee is still fun in the end. We can see a replay of that point.
Vicky was so
or
fast.
Replay of that turn.
They weren't ready for for that defense to come in. Okay.
And the pull is off.
It's a rolling pull. Smilla being stopped by Smilla.
Picked up by Nora. Center to Annika, who finds Fiona upfield or downfield. Nora's looking for options.
Jasmine.
Finds Jasmine.
Getting tall, and and who else but Smilla there for the score?
Smilla comes
She's
down with it
such
again.
A good receiver to have there in the end zone.
Both teams regrouping on their sidelines. Not so many points left, so
yes,
they definitely want to bring it.
It's really crunch time now. Well, I think that point before it was all Jasmine, like this catch under pressure on the line, and then the great put to Smilla, who was
ready and
starting
waiting.
Starting her cut at the right time.
Yeah,
and had great positioning to box out a slightly taller defender as well.
And another replay of that beautiful catch from Jasmine, and then again a great catch from Smilla.
Okay. Let's see. Pressure's on for Fab. They need to hold. The Dutch, is she looking deep? She is. And you got Zarina. I
A
think
little
with
bit
the-
too much
you can
on it.
Yeah, you can see the game is long, and she's played a lot of points, so the legs might not be as light as they were in the first half of the game.
And Fab, I'm sure they have very cool heads already, but I'm sure they're a bit tempted to use every opportunity right now. They really want that hold.
Again here.
Mandy finds Alex.
And we got somebody sprinting deep here. That's overlooked.
They're coming back under.
Centered, and to the ground. Tight defense there from Fabulous. They got a golden opportunity for a break there. So close in front of the end zone line. And we get Yannicka for the break. 13-13.
It's hard to stop these end zone plays.
When they are executed properly.
Yes. But that's not a problem that these teams seem to have.
Not at all, not at all. We got a replay here. That just see Yannicka and all the others just making space. So you can use your fast, tall receivers. Okay, 13-13. Do you think it's gonna go to Universe Point?
I hope so. I think that would be fun.
Looks pretty much like it. Exciting.
And we finally see the Zurich men on the line.
Yeah, I think
to
they're being
support.
drawn in by.
Yeah, I think they were forced to come down. I think they just came back from the lake. They took a dip after their final game, so we had to convince them to come back down to the field to support. And the pull is off.
Another rolling pull.
Stopped again by Fiona.
Very emphatically, very emphatically.
Effort is put into everything here.
Smilla with the disc. Not just as a receiver in the end zone, but also in the handler position with great give and go movement. Another one working hard for her team.
Exactly. Nellie's
Yet
looking
no
for
one.
options. She finds Linnea.
And who immediately puts it deep for Jasmine. Ooh, great catch under pressure.
Plucked out of the air. I would like to see that on replay.
I think we will. We will. That was too beautiful not to replay it.
Fabulous focusing.
Yeah. It's always when you're so close on defense and they still get it. It was usually just a matter of millimeters, so it's so close. There we go. Get this pass. Diane, she immediately puts it deep. It was really, really close.
And props to Laura Niederhauser as well. She put a lot of pressure on Jasmine there.
But she had to go full extension to catch that one and focus.
But in the end, still plucked out of the air.
In this situation, you prefer to be the receiver, not the defender.
Definitely.
Okay. Let's see.
Fabulous. Have to hold this one.
Yes. Another pull outside the field. Janika is walking into the brick point, giving her team time to set up. I think they have a really experienced line out there. Fabulous, but I think so will
Swarm.
So will Swarm. We get Vicky with the catch.
Nora on the mark.
You can see the focus on Dutch's face. She's so essential to the team, especially now that
and the huck goes up.
Olivia is not playing, but that's a floaty one. And that's
there's a
defense. Rather the call. Yeah, it's with these floaty deep throws, it's always difficult. The players will discuss it.
We can see a replay here.
Yeah.
On lots of traffic.
Yeah. I think Janika looked like she had it and she lost it because of the contact, but it's really hard to tell. It's I think it's always a very subjective thing. Did I really control it, or did I merely touch it?
Players do their best to be objective as possible, but of course nerves are running high. And another look at the sideline.
Yeah, somebody does
love bananas.
Oh, we switched from trains to bananas. Yeah, we have a lot of bananas here at the bar because
we needed our potassium.
Dalampaya, they kindly offered us the bananas they had left from last week's tournament. So I think everybody who will go home from here has to take a few bananas and they can have smoothies.
I'm sure we'll all
Don't
be
let them
happy
go
to do
waste.
that.
Okay, they're discussing it.
But
No,
it
I
looks
think
like
it's
it was
gonna
a
stall. Yeah, I think it's contested foul. Yeah.
since it went back.
Now play resumes. Nice awareness there by Azra for the catch.
Lots of pressure.
Yes.
Zürich forcing Bern to swing it a little bit.
Great play. High disc, but no problem for Daci to grab. He gets Arena. Oh, Wiki, just the timing a little bit off. Luna striking, and that's a hold. And
Hold
we
for
have a universe point.
What a way to end the weekend.
Wow, yes. Oh, that's gonna be exciting. Let's see what they put on the lines.
That was Sarina Schenk with a very cool head, looking off the dangerous option and waiting for a safer one.
Now let's see. Pressure is on.
And here we
on
have a
Fabulous. There you go, Sarina. Seeing Luna coming in and
with that nice Ausfallschritt, that nice lunge.
And you get Luna with the bright red socks, shaking.
It's all about the style. What is ultimate style these days? It's the bright cleats, I think.
The cleats and the socks. There has been a lot of great socks this tournament here.
Socks and calf compression things. I've been seeing those.
I think they're essential on a long weekend.
Oh, and now we're on I Love Universe.
Oh, yeah. Universe point. Let's see. The question is, like, will Swarm be able to hold? Or will Fabulous be able to break?
Anything could happen.
I think they both put their big experienced lines out there.
And we can see people standing on the sideline as well, getting hyped on their behalf.
Yeah, I know it's getting exciting. Now or never if you want to get. It's the last point to play at this whole tournament.
Before we have to go home, go to work on Monday.
Don't talk about it.
There's still 1 point left.
Okay, starting off with another great pull.
Stopped again by Fiona.
She has the role of the pull stopper, as it seems.
And picked up by Linnea. To Annika, back to Linnea.
Looking for a deep. Pick hold. Oh no, a technical. Shoes opening up.
It may have been a foul.
It was just
like
technical, I think.
Okay.
Maybe a combination of pick and technical.
No hand signals, and we know we can rely on those. So.
Yeah, there's one missing for technical. Yeah. As we realized in our game. Oh. Oh. Emphatic defense by Sarina. She was just baiting this one.
Yes.
Just baiting. Let's see.
Let's see if we can make it pay off, if they can make it pay off.
Cool heads, very cool heads. Ooh,
and game fabulous.
Point. Yeah.
What a way to end.
I think that's all on Sarina at this point. Sarina Schenk.
Definitely. She assisted that, but she also got that D.
Yeah. Okay, so there we have Fabulous are the happy winners of the final of the Swiss Championships in the female division. Thank you all for watching. Hope you had as much fun as we had. And see you in September for the mixed Swiss Championships.
Yes, see you all next time. And
thank you.
Good
and
luck to
thanks
everyone
again
at
for
World.
LTTV for bringing these games. Okay. Oh,
we're
allowed to keep talking.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah, so thank you, everyone. Yeah, I think the spectators leaving our little tent here. Whereas alone, we got a few more replays on that final point. You can see celebration. Everybody's super happy.
For sure. We're excited for this weekend of Ultimate, but it's sandwiched between Talampai and Windmill, which is nice and busy. These few months, I think, are busy for especially a lot of these players who were on the final,
yeah,
the field
I think
in
of
the finals.
the teams, the women that just played, I think most of them will go to Cincinnati.
Yes,
either with
I
the
think
mixed
so.
tie team or with the women's team.
Yeah,
before
actually
that,
none of the women who are playing mixed are playing with Swarm this year.
Oh, okay. Oh, you have that many women in the Zurich team?
Yeah, I suppose. Barely enough, but...
Amazing, yeah.
Yeah, that was a decision actually that Zurich Ultimate made. So the women who wanted to focus on women's played with Swarm, and those who were playing with Fuchs played with Medusa this year.
Oh, okay. Very interesting. Yeah, but I think after Wimbledon we have also the Masters Championships.
Yes, tons of Ultimate happening in the summer.
Yeah.
And we can see
busy
Jenny and Olivia Hauser embracing, or we saw.
And then the two teams settle down.
Yeah.
To talk a little bit the Spirit Circles. I think this is like a very tired Spirit Circle. Players have to sit down. Talking a little bit.
Yes.
About what was good in the game. Maybe also some things weren't good, but I think that this game was a really good showcase also of Spirit. Like there were a lot of fouls and calls, but they were
a lot
all
of
resolved.
calls, but resolved
really quickly. And I hope Isabel was doing well. I think I saw her walking, so I think.
Yeah. I think I see her. She's sitting in the Spirit
Yeah, we have the
circle there,
Summertons
so
walking off with an empty roll chair, so that's also good to know. So that's good news for everybody. I see a few highlights of the game. And with this one, I think we leave you to enjoy. And we will go maybe enjoy also a cold drink.
Yeah, maybe
thank
it's
you
time
so
for a
very
beer.
much.
Yeah, thank you
very
too.
much.
This was so much fun.
Yes. And maybe next time. So goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye,
and
everybody.
See you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Last time I warned y'all, now this time I'm just sending shots. Thought that I was some yes man, I'm about to show y'all that I'm really not. Me and mine was really on the bottom, now we way up at the tippy top. No bull, unless we talking flipping stocks. Don't mess around or you getting got. Can't see through it cause it's tinted out. Yeah, ooh, I'm on the way. Game time, who wanna play? I showed up just to ruin your day. Count my green till I'm blue in the face. I don't wanna talk, please give me my space. About to go ghost till I give me my rave. Blow too fast, can't get with my pace. I'm a spaz on as soon as Quentin give me that bass. Boom, 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 boom. One out of smoke like a chimney. It's my turn like I'm Timmy. I pity y'all boys, think y'all big Mickey, y'all mini. I'm your favorite writer's writer. I'm on fire. I leave everybody retire. My team the only people I admire. My empire only second to Messiah. That's no boast. You don't wanna get too close. I explode with every single line I spoke. Remember when they laughed at me like I'm a joke? Now I control the master lines. They quote haters talk now. Everybody quiet. Though surprised to see that I can go as high as I can go. Told you a long time ago that I'm. Wait a minute. What? I should. Oh, you lucky. I don't. Oh.
Help us go electric, become a member. Voilà.
French and Swiss national at the same time. How can I make this work? Who comes up with this shit? Same weekend. I remember this trick that you can say someone's name 3 times and then snap your fingers and then the person arrives. Okay, let's try it.
Michael Dexter Palmer. Michael Dexter Palmer. Michael Dexter Palmer. What the
You called?
Whoa! Yes, I need you. Are you going to be at Windmill as well?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, you don't want to miss that shit.
At Masters?
Masters Limerick.
Yeah.
London invite?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.